Well, that's an overview of what the district is up to. Now let's switch gears and take a look at a collaborative effort here at LeConte Elementary School. This is a collaborative effort started by the PTA, who put together $2,500 to start with, and Lowe's Home Improvement, who added $5,000 to the mix. They'll tell you more about the grant and the purpose and the intent of this drought-resistant landscaping that they're doing here on the front of the campus. Some parent landscape professionals have donated all of their service. That's these folks you see listed right here. Thanks to all of those folks. You know, we're really fortunate throughout the district, the parent expertise that we have. As you can see, it's always a value added to our schools, something that we really count on. Well, let's take a closer look, and we'll start by hearing about the $5,000 that Lowe's invested in this project.
I can't express how much gratitude we have for Lowe's for their support of this project. We would not be able to do it without their support, both their financial support and the volunteer support that they've provided. In fact, when we first saw the Lowe's grant, that's what gave rise to the genesis of the project and the brainstorming that went into it. So we applied for the grant and fortunately received the maximum amount that we applied for, $5,000. And it's just been invaluable to the school, not only on an aesthetic level to improve the grounds, but it's really a learning tool for our students. And beyond that, I think what it does is it opens the door for us to keep pursuing more Lowe's grants for other projects and to think about other funding sources to continually improve the school.
We had a Lowe's garden committee, and so the PTA submitted the grant, and we wanted to grease the project a little bit and say, you know, the PTA really wants to do this. We want to commit $2,500 to the program, the project, in hopes that, you know, Lowe's would at least match it, and they went beyond matching it. So it's just we're grateful for their corporate citizenship, and not only did they, you know, allocate us the funds, but they've provided people here to help us actually execute the project, volunteers, and offered with some material costs as well. And the idea of the garden is that, yes, it enhances the grounds and the neighborhood, so that's a good thing. It's designed to save water in these drought days, so it will actually save the district water, and it's also designed to be lower in maintenance. So we also worked with the district maintenance people very closely, and East Bay Mud, and we're looking forward to the garden moving to another level of being an extension of our beloved farm and garden program. So it's, you know, another outdoor classroom to learn about ecology and water usage, water saving, about birds and butterflies and native plants. And so we're very grateful to Lowe's and for our parent support.
I'm Suzanne Moore, store manager at the Lowe's in South San Francisco, and Lowe's is very excited, as we all are, to be a part of our community, part of the school, in beautifying and making improvements. In particular, LeConte is a school that has applied for a toolbox for education, so they've been awarded a grant. And then we're excited not just about the money, but to be part of the school endeavor to make a green garden and something that can educate the children as well as beautify the neighborhood. So we have associates that come and help actually physically planting, moving rocks, you know, whatever it takes. Whatever the parents are doing, we're also involved in assisting with that. We have what's called the Toolbox for Education, and it's an online grant process that any school, K through 12, can apply for. This particular one, we have many different ones, and a person could go onto Lowe's.com and research the different types of grants that might be more suited to whatever need the school may have. In this particular endeavor, we give from anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000 for these. They apply after 1,500 applications have been received. It does shut down for the year, but then they go through those and award the grants based on, you know, what the school is asking for and if the need fits what we're looking for, which is educating in our K through 12.
So there were a number of people at the school who thought, what if we could redo things in a way that reduced water consumption, that honored the commitment of the school and the existing gardens to butterflies and caterpillars, and that gave a different look to the school, gave a little more access to the front door, gave a little more welcoming feeling to the front of the school. And that's how the project got started. And there are a number of people involved in trying to think about what the site might need. And from there it went to fundraising and conceptualizing what the garden would look like. Lowe's came into the picture as a funder, essentially, as having an appropriate grant available specifically for schools to pay for materials to do the installation for garden. Lowe's was, of course, interested in gardens that had educational value, and the educational value of this garden lies in the fact that the plants are chosen to be consistent with the water cycle we have in California of dry summers and wet winters, and also because the plants are chosen to serve butterflies and bees, hummingbirds and birds, particularly the butterflies that have been identified as being on this site, on this school site. And of course the low water consumption in the summer feature of the garden was something they were interested in.
I know that our parents have already told you about the grant that they did and the support of Lowe's. However, none of that could have happened if I didn't have an inspiring and a very support of parents who have always helped LeConte. Every year, my parents work on the holiday in celebration of Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday. They clean up the yard, and at this time, the entrance, as a result of getting the Lowe's grant, is phenomenal. This work took, at least they began the writing and discussion in the spring, and throughout the summer, they revamped the entire front entrance. That means that they dug up all of the dirt. That means that they put down new fertilizer and mulch. That means that they purchased 100 plants. That means that they had to lay down the cement. But anyway, it just goes to show that no one person, no one staff, no one administrator, no one district can do it all. Most of the look of our school, the culture of our school, and the love and the inclusiveness of our school comes from our parents, and for that we are all very thankful.
Well, that's it for my show. The board's about to come out, so you've got just a few minutes to take a quick break, go to the refrigerator, do whatever it is you need to do to get ready to sit back and enjoy what we hope will be a smooth and efficient meeting. We hope to get out of here by 10 or 11 o'clock tonight. Thanks.